The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. That kind of awareness as a natural state that bursts forth from inside of you as a facet of the diamond that is God. This is the state that the ancient yogis of the East, there are many stories of yogis and sages who lived in that perpetual state, such as Nisargadatta, who was a major teacher of consciousness and the I am state. And it was their natural way of being. They literally danced through life. They seemed to be oblivious to what was going on around them, but they were, no matter what it was, they were always happy. They were always laughing. It's not that they didn't care. In fact, they were able to respond to whatever was going on in the moment incredibly appropriately. Nothing seemed to ever upset them or trigger them or scare them in any way. They were always in that highly uplifted state. It's also called an exalted state. And it's not exalted in the way that you might think of, hey, I'm better than you or anything like this. It's not a superiority state. It has nothing to do with that, with superiority. It's totally about an inner state of love and joy and an incredible exuberance that they're sitting on this amazing treasure that's within them all the time. And just to be around them, you pick up that state. Their state was said to be it's like a perfume that wafted from them, so that you received that beautiful aroma and it became part of you too. So you couldn't help but be touched by it. And in fact, there was one sage, one of these beings, they're called in Hinduism living saints, because they have these qualities, and yet here they are in physical living bodies that appear in the world. And there was one who was known to literally sit on piles of garbage in the community in India where he lived, and it never bothered him, and he didn't even pick up the smell. He was so blissed, and he was just a joyous being. So it's not that you are necessarily going to be unaware or not clean or any of that, but it's knowing that within you is something that is beyond external circumstances. And in fact, when you experience that, you stop reacting to circumstances and you can immediately respond in the most appropriate way, because your response is beyond the limitations and the hesitations of the thinking mind.